Well, as we turn the page on Pro Day, we gotta go to the book of prime time. All right. So Shadeur did not participate in the NFL Combine or the Big 12 Combine, but after Cam Ward's Combine and Miami Combine, Colorado dropped a flyer stating that We Ain't Hard to Find showcase is going down April 4th at Colorado University with this top 16 draft eligible players from Colorado, which includes Travis Hunter and Shadur Sanders. So we have some schools that have done it similar. Oklahoma, Alabama, and BYU all had nationally televised pro days. Now this is a mix now of a national pro day. It's kind of like a showcase and its own spectacle as for entertainment. So what do you think about this? Because it's like everybody's been wondering why Shadeur is not working out. Why is he not throwing? And then boom, they had this in the works all along. Because you're just not about to pop up with NFL live coverage just overnight. So
it's strategic
planning.
But in his shoes, you have to be. So I love this decision.
His is like Shadeur shoes?
Shadeur, yeah. Like what? Shadeur is in a position where he's in a spot where he has more to lose than more to gain.
Yeah.
Like look at Will Howard.
Okay.
For example, where he has everything to gain, too much not to lose. Like he's trying to take somebody's draft status, right?
And also he messed up, obviously, at NFL Combine.
You would think he did, but let's just say if Shadeur had a Will Howard type of
Combine. Yeah.
Oh, man, is he even a first-round pick? That's what they want to paint it anyway.
Yeah.
Now, let's look at it on the flip side where who's the Jackson Dart? Mm-hmm. He had an unbelievable Combine showcase. If Shadeur did that, I think you get here rather than losing all that.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Because Shadeur is definitely a top 5 pick.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. That's a unanimous. He could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And if he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's not going to be something that's surprising.
It's not a shocker, yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he did anything that warranted him to lose credibility for one of those top 5 picks, I think that's what he's obviously shown. Mm-hmm. And this is no different than anybody else. It's like when you say, why hasn't Shadur Sanders performed? Does he have to?
I would say Travis Hunter doesn't have to, but Shadeur, I think it's.
No, but anytime when you're a projected top 10 pick, do you have to?
Like they know, you know what's up.
Like make no mistake about it. Marvin Harrison Jr. last year did nothing. Nothing. When I say nothing, man, he still worked out like on his own. Like he enhanced his skills, but he did nothing. Yeah. There was no need for him to do anything.
I did on the
like,
film.
Man, watch the film.
Yeah.
So now I do believe that Shadur Sanders gets heavily critiqued because of circumstantial situations that we all know, right? Who his father is. And some of it's warranted and some of it's just undue and unjust, but it is what it is. That's what you signed up for. But this is not the first athlete that has decided not to compete unless it's their pro day.
But I want to ask you that, though. Tell us, for the people at home, everybody think, all right, NFL Combine and work out there. What is the pros of doing your own pro day with your own team versus going to the NFL Combine?
Well, the knock on the NFL Combine, even I experienced it, was you don't know the receiver. And someone will say, well, if they've been invited to the Combine, they got to be somewhat good. Yeah, but you don't know the receiver's tempo. You don't know what his catch radius is. You don't know how fast or how slow he's going to come out of certain breaks. Yeah. You don't know if he's going to break down. You haven't really danced with the person to know what type of dances they go to.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for Shadeur, it's like, yo, I'm not about to play no away game when I know everything that I do is going to get critiqued.
Correct.
So why not play a home game which allows me to control all circumstances that it is going to and will get heavily critiqued. No different than anybody else. Yeah. Dating back to 2000s, early 2000s, where like quarterbacks is just sitting out to say, look, bro, I know I'm a top 5 pick. Why would I risk that?
Correct.
With people's perception of, oh man, look at this throw right here. Oh man, he overthrew him right here. Oh man, he led him a little bit. His arm strength is that question. Like, bro, let them think. Let them think whatever. But now, the prime effect says, hey, let's give everybody an opportunity. Because I really think that the person that I'm excited to see most, I want to see Jimmy Horn, bro. Boy, Jimmy Horn been doing his thug thizzle.
Yeah, I think he's gonna snap.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, he went to the Shrine, the Senior Bowl, performed extremely well. Those clips that have went viral of him just performing well in one-on-one situations. It's like, yo, very smooth. He looks like he can complement a number 1 receiver well early in his career, and a guy who came from the cloth of big time players and big time programs. I see Jimmy Horn could potentially be like a Stephon Diggs. Remember, Stephon Diggs was not a top 10 pick, not a first round pick out of Maryland. You feel me? But his impact has impacted him to be a top tier receiver in his career at some point, right? Yeah. So it's a slew of talent, and I think Prime is very aware what his team and his athletes garner, and why not? I think it makes sense. Like, we're gonna have our own show.
Facts.
Yeah, don't put us in the Big 12. We bigger than that.
Yeah. And
they are. If they wanted to have Shadur Sanders and Travis Hunter showcase, it'd still do just as much as numbers as the ACC combine.
Facts.
So.
That's facts now.